Hey man, I'm Jusko from ProbMoney.com. Well, I got declined for that Chase Southwest card that I talked about in the video the other day. I had applied for the card even though I knew I was over 524, thinking that there was a bit of a relaxed rule maybe going on with some of Chase's co-brand cards, for me at least. That turned out not to be true. So my initial application said that they were basically going to take some time to decide on my application instead of giving me instant approval. Well, I got an email within, I don't know, 36 hours or so saying you have a letter in your Chase account, and they're still going to send it to me by regular mail, but you can look at the letter online. I went and looked at that letter, and they did not beat around the bush right there. The only reason they gave me for the decline was the fact that I have too many credit cards associated with me in the last 24 months. So for me at least, that 524 rule is still in full effect from Chase, even on their co-brand cards. And from the comments I saw the other day, other people that have attempted to get some of those co-brand cards at 524 for the most part have been getting turned down in the recent past, although a few people did say that they managed to get a card when they were at 524. So can't say this is true of everyone. I'm only one person, one data point here. But anyway, I did call into Chase after I got that decline to see if there was any possibility of turning that frown upside down. And when I got to the first customer service rep, I said, I got this thing and I want to see if I can, potentially get approved. Is there any way, I know this is like an automatic decline, is there anything that can be done to override this or whatever? And, maybe move some credit lines around or whatever with my other Chase cards if that was a concern that I had too much available credit, or I would. And anyway, after I kind of beat around the bush and was saying, what can we do here? She said, are you asking for a manual review? And I kind of laughed and said, well, yeah, I guess that's the quick way of saying everything that I just mumbled around about. So she elevated me to a second person at Chase. The first person got off the line, and the second person said, well, it looks like you got declined for having too many credit cards in the last 2 years. And I said, yes, I know that, but I wanted to see if there was any way, like, if for you to override this, maybe juggle my credit lines, all the same stuff I had said to the first person. And she said, no, I can't do anything about that. That is company policy, that if you have 5 or more credit cards in the past 2 years, that you are automatically declined, and there's nothing we can do about it. So if the 524 rule used to be something that was sort of unspoken at Chase, it's not unspoken anymore. She said it right to me on the phone, and I've heard from many other people that the customer service reps or whoever they have dealt with have specifically talked about the 524 rule. So that is still well in effect. If Chase was wishy-washy for a little while there on the 524 with some of the co-brand cards, it appears that is not the case now. Maybe still the Amazon card, because there was some supposition out there that Amazon maybe struck a side deal with Chase to say, hey, we want more people to get approved for our card when it comes through you, and we don't care about your 524 rule. So maybe that's still something that is happening, but for the most part, it looks like the clampdown is back on for the other co-brand cards from Chase. So there is a data point for you. Now, some people, when I've made videos in the past, they've said, well, of course you got accepted. They know that you are a YouTuber, and so they want you to, talk about their card on YouTube. Well, I think for the most part, no one really knows who I am at the credit card companies, except maybe in their marketing department. So when it comes to being approved or not, I don't think that plays in, and you can see it certainly did not play in here. If anything, on something like the 524 rule, if Chase even did know who I was, they probably would use me as an example to show other people you're not going to be able to get that credit card at 524. So I certainly did not get any special privileges on this one. Now, going forward, whether it's me or you or anyone, I don't know if I would give Chase the priority in terms of whether I would go after their cards before others. Maybe if I were sort of newer in my credit career and I didn't have many credit cards and I liked some of what Chase had, maybe I would prioritize them. At this point, I have a lot of credit cards, and going forward, I don't know that I would wait it out because of the fact that maybe Chase would have an offer I want. But I don't know. Maybe if I started to go after credit cards from other companies and saw the same thing happening, well, then maybe I'd be like, all right, I just got to take a break from all of them for a little while, and then I can think again about how I want to go after this. But for now, Chase is not going to get any special privileges from me just because I'm over 524. But you never know, that could change. Objectively, I can't be too upset. The Chase 524 rule actually is fairly reasonable if you really think about it. Most normal people are probably not getting more than 5 credit cards within a 2-year period. 524 means that you would be getting on average a new credit card every 5 months, actually a little less than every 5 months in order to get 5 in 24 months. So that's a pretty rapid clip. And if you are a credit card company, you're probably going to look at that person who's doing it and saying, this person's been going after bonuses and they're probably not going to be a great new credit card customer for us. So I can't really fault Chase for it, but I would have liked that 75,000 point bonus. Questions, comments, put them in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. And as always, please go to proudmoney.com where we do credit card reviews. We talk personal finance, we talk deals and all sorts of other fun stuff too. If you don't want to go to the website, you don't want to leave a comment, watch this video.